I am okay.
I use that for a lot of my callouts and stuff.
Alright, let's see.
But not gonna lie, this fucking song, I'm tired of it.
Fucking Lotus.
Yeah.
Because it's my progression for all Alexander raids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
Hello, Morgan.
I love Locust, but
I the original metal.
Really? I like this
like
version.
The A4 one.
Oh yeah, the A4 version. Yeah.
Not even the one that has the lyrics. Like,
Alright,
when
food
you're
check,
cream
food
roll
check.
and it's just the instrumental of it. I love that. It's really good.
I like Lotus. I'm just tired of it.
Oh,
let me-
I
wait,
crafted
let me start the
potions,
live
but
log.
not food.
Yeah.
I only have 2 foods. So.
Good job, dude.
Give me a
That's
second
alright.
to start the
We
live
all meet up
log.
for this lockout.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's an hour.
Which food
Food.
have I got left?
An hour?
Alright.
What kind
Nah,
of poor
it's
man's
like-
rate
got that.
buff are you using?
No, it's more than an hour.
So
My
there's
bad.
the live log and the stream.
Thank you.
Nice. Alright.
I've eaten already. I'm having ice cream. I'm ready to go.
Silent.
Done my research. If you look on my VOD, actually, like you'll see the fucking TV on. That was like literally me just watching videos of like everybody.
Fair enough.
Let us know when you're ready to go.
Every single white mage who's done attempted
Fed
this thing on
water,
YouTube.
refreshed. Let's do that.
Move. Eating.
Middle is safe. Cleave. Hiccups.
I'm late on Sunas.
Nice switch.
Got it.
Wow. Watch it. Whatever.
Yeah, I got that lag as well.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine.
One. Two. Three. Four. And one. Two. Three. Four. And what's that wall there? I lost it. Easy. DPS up and easy.
Whoever has water.
buddies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. I have the ice.
Ready?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pepe.
Dwindle.
Eli.
Yoshi. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Paddle.
Five, 3, 2, 1.
Nick.
Win.
Raikou.
Yosh.
Well done.
Photon.
Rise.
Jesus.
Works for me. Out. Got him.
Oh, damn. Dwindle.
Alright.
Yoshi shot.
Oh, it's not gonna
Check D.
hit. Alright, in.
Don't think I can get him. I might be able to.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't realise it was the safe one missing. Damn it.
What happened there?
just Gerard didn't have enough health. That was all.
No,
Yeah, but why?
I even in them, so I don't know.
He was lower than everyone else before
Yeah, he
joined
was.
the
I
stack.
didn't even realize he died. Oh, my bad. Ugh.
Yeah, he took a lot more damage than everybody else, and then
Did he
missed some
die to the
heals.
stack?
Yeah,
Did, yeah.
Oh,
considering
were you
all
number
this.
8, Raru?
Yeah,
yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay, so you came in pretty late, and that's why you missed all of my big heals, like the Rapture and the Assize. You were outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, that was my bad. I should have went, but I didn't realize he died.
Don't
No, it's
forget, I know
No,
you've
it's
got
not,
lots.
sorry.
I know you've got a lot to think about there, Rory, because you've got so much shit going on. But as number 8, you can start running like in a straight line towards 7. So you can try, like, you can go kind of towards mid, but don't obviously go any further north.
wait. So
If-
if I was here, like now, as an 8 or
Yep,
whatever, I could be here.
Yeah, you
Yes,
can go.
As
Yeah,
long
so
as
if
you're
7's
perfectly
opposite,
aligned,
yeah.
you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you could just start running in a straight line. Just don't ever go any north, because then it
Yeah.
will flip
You
you.
can walk towards 7. You can literally walk towards 7 towards the middle of the
Yeah,
arena.
pop sure
Is-
cast, run towards 7, and you
Yeah.
can heal from there.
Is
Yep,
is
you're
he safe there or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere that isn't mid is pretty much safe. So as long as you go like here and then downwards.
That was my like. It was pretty easy. The problem is that I don't think I even got soil or the fairy constellation or anything really.
It's a nice little tip if you're number 8, because you can
Yeah.
start heading to mid even before you get hit. So
I'm
you
also-
get-
Gonna reiterate here that sprint is your friend.
yeah,
No, it wasn't sprint at all. The issue was
Well,
that
I know, but it is your friend regardless. Like, it's just gets you there faster, so it can help, right? Like, even if it gets you like a foot further into that big heal, it still reduces risk. So, and there's no real reason not to use it, just because. I mean, what the hell else are you gonna use it on?
It's true. Oh well, we go again.
That was a good pull.
That was a good pull.
It was. It's a pretty great
First
pull,
pull,
actually.
and we got that. That's really good. I tried to Aurora as well. None of the ticks went off. It was bad.
Yeah, I was actually trying to pop a Tetra and a DB on Raru because I saw him low, but they were on
Nice, so-
cooldown from having
yeah.
used it on James for the Silver Blade.
It's okay. It's just unfortunate when you get bait with
it's really
mid to the
shitty.
mid. Yeah.
It's the worst actually.
But as I say, that is a good way of getting to mid a bit faster.
I might see if I can hold a Tetra just in case for a number 8.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
No, as long as I go to middle, that's fine.
Just for safety reasons, you know. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Rachel is cheering us on.
Yay.
Oh, I know that feeling. Can imagine a shit as a doll as well.
Do you drag the ants earlier than usual?
No.
Yeah, so it wasn't me, the fucking GCD. I couldn't even dot it. That threw me so hard.
Move.
I
Yeah.
always do like real late, to be honest.
Now
Not
it was
gonna lie.
now it was perfect again. Yeah.
Like I might run early if there's flag spike, but
Feeding.
that'll be a bad. It'll safe. Switch.
Holy shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and Missing. Yes, once again.
Rara has water.
In. Oh, fuck. Buttons.
That's annoying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. I have the ice. Buddy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Josh.
Eli.
Dwindle.
Pepe.
Okay. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Extra one of these.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yosh.
Pepe.
Eli again.
Dwindle.
Howard. I missed my dog.
Photon.
Would have happily got both because they're both quite even. Focus brute with me, Rory.
Yeah.
Dwindle's a little low, just keep that in mind.
Fuck.
Got him.
What the hell happened to
Quite
Cruz?
Deleted.
Got melee, so that's
Jesus.
right. I comboed up there as well.
Calm
Just
down.
written out the code.
Fucking deleted.
See
My
you.
comboed up there, so I'm going ham. Just saying.
Yeah, I saw it, Rachel. That shit's ridiculous.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, did it right this time.
Elisha.
Oh, I didn't. Oh shit, there we go.
Ooh.
baby.
Top 10 moments before disaster.
Start doing the opposite.
Are you good with that?
I should be okay. Yeah, my regen's coming up now.
Alright.
It's cartridge. Oh well. It's worth that at the time. It's not. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Bad thing.
Riku, what number are you?
Let me
6.
practice.
Fucking APOC rate. God damn.
Oh, the APOC raid got you. Damn.
Yeah, that's the first time that's killed me.
Yeah,
Fuck.
try and stay close to the edge. It's alright.
Raikou, what number were you?
6.
Me, I was right on the edge.
Were you not at the edge, James?
I wasn't at the edge, no, I could have been
Ah,
closer.
that'd be why then. All good.
'Cause was I too early? Maybe. I think I might have been too early. Cause like I took my second puddle and I moved into position, but Raikou was still there, and then I got hit by a dash, and I was 8, and so I'm not sure if I was too early or.
Yeah, you would have been too early. If you ran into his dash, like actually ran down into his dash, you were too early.
Okay.
Unless the dash clipped you in the puddle, or did you physically move down?
I moved down.
Yeah, so I think you just hesitate a little bit until you see him get hit.
Sure.
Because there's number 8, there's no rush. Really.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hesitate a little bit. That's the only thing you have to be wary of as number 8.
All right.
Yeah. It's all good. We go again.
Yeah, I should have just waited on my spot and I would have been there. I was.
Live and learn. move. Eating.
Middle is safe. Cleave. Switch. One. Two. 3, 4, and wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and easy. Tanks and healers have it easy.
Lightning.
Roro has water.
Nope.
Oh, I do. Never mind. I'm dumb.
And it's okay.
Didn't see the animation.
What the?
Alright.
Buddies. I will not move. Just stay still.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. I have the ice. I'm in.
Buddies.
7,
Oh, Nick.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pepe.
Yoshi.
Raikou.
Dwindle. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Paddle.
Three, two,
Gosh.
dwindle.
Pepe.
Dwindle
Kill,
kills.
Eli move.
Eli.
Coward. There we go. That's nice.
Photon.
Why is it? Over by equal.
Actually gonna focus brute here.
Whirlwind.
Goodbye.
What? Two cards is not okay.
It canceled my pot animation. Are you kidding me?
Ouch.
Nice.
I'm gonna want to use it. That's text now with target prime. Sure. Got it. I remember this time. Crash it.
I'll move.
Okay.
Twin chat.
Nice job. Oof, it's not. Could have been more, I did shake there. Someone there. Go.
Nice.
Get ready
Middle for his
mid
cure
rotation.
3s. Middle for cure
Yeah.
3s.
Addle.
Reprisal? Yeah, that's better.
What?
Ooh, but how? I mean,
What?
I don't get it. We had everything from it.
Exactly.
Oh man,
I think we're dead. So
this
Oh.
this is what breaks me really.
let's
No,
check it back.
it
Let's
wasn't
check
too late.
that.
It wasn't too late. I saw a
I-
shield.
1000% it's not too late because I did it
let's-
right after.
Let's check it. Let's check it back and
I'm
have
looking
a look
at
at
it.
the analysis, and we can see. Because
I'm looking
I'm
at
sure
it.
there's a simple explanation.
Yeah, we just weren't top.
We
It was
were.
just barely.
Really.
It was just barely.
Yeah,
That's
but if the
right.
shield I'm giving it's better than the shield you had, it replaces it. This is not a fucking blue mage. No, it's
oh
true.
my! Oh
That's
my
good.
god. Okay, so Vic died by 900 damage, and Eli died by 500.
Oh my
God.
lord.
Dude, but I mean,
How do you call it?
I need a minute. I need a minute. I
That's
can't.
rough.
I need
That's
to
legit
fetch
rough.
Zeno. Oh, Zeno! Here.
So,
Can I call it? I'm
reprisal-
in the grave.
Oh,
I'm in the
reprisal-
grave!
James, were you? I thought you were going to use Heart of Light earlier.
Not for the second.
yeah.
Not for the whole
Mega,
thing,
not for the
right?
Mega Holy.
Oh, okay. Your Dark Missionary doesn't look like it lasted.
No, Dark Missionary
second
will
one.
get the stack and the first Mega Holy.
Yeah, but not the second. Okay. So
The soil-
we had reprisal. We didn't have. Soil?
The soil didn't last longer.
Yeah, the soil didn't last long enough. Was one thing.
If you want me to slide Missionary, I can.
So it did 80. The second one did 85,000 damage, which is a fuck ton. And
I don't
after
get it, man.
after the first Mega Holy, did 69k, and we were healed up to 60.
Like I have more things to use, but I actually looked at the party and I was like, okay, this is enough.
Yeah,
We're fucking shielded.
I thought we had enough as well. I legit thought, but
Man.
I guess we were. Was the shield? Did the shield count as our health? I assume it did, right? You know when like the shield is part of your health,
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than, like over shield.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we just need to be top. Like,
But
we just
like-
need a little bit more.
I did something that I didn't do before, which is using the AoE healing from the fairy blessing.
Yeah, we
Just
did. Yeah,
I
we
was
got that,
like,
yeah.
oh, just be smart and heal more than usual, and that's not enough. Like, what do I have to do, man?
So we had two. We had a cure 3. We had a flattest rapture. We had a sucker. and
Maybe
then regen,
using
combined heal over
maybe
time.
maybe using a Fey Illumination. Is it magic? The fucking thing.
Yes, it is. Yeah, magic.
It's magic, yeah.
So I could use Fey Illumination, so it
The only-
lasts for the jump.
The
or
only
whatever
trouble
it
is we need to be just a little bit careful with how much mitigation we throw in here because we don't want to be losing too much mitigation from J-Waves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
So for that, so here's what I'll say about that. I think I would be fine with, instead of doing a rapture, a rapture after that cure 3, of doing a second cure 3. I think
A second cure
Like,
3 and a rapture, or is that overkill?
that's a overkill for sure. Because if it's only 500 HP difference, like the cure 3 is an extra 250
yeah,
potency
900.
over rapture,
Yeah.
so it's doing second cure 3 would easily solve the problem.
How
Do
much-
you indom, by the way?
No.
That
No,
would be an
but
idea.
Like, I looked at the party and I was like, oh, no, we're fine. We don't need a fucking Indom.
Yeah,
at
we
this
can't
moment.
Unfortunately, we, as we've seen, I don't think we can take that kind of risk. I think we just need to play it safe and just push more than what it feels
Yeah,
like.
but I wanted to save it for
Unless
the
you see it.
fucking
Here's the
jump
way I see it,
after.
right? Here's the way I see it, right? Unless you see red bars on every single person, like over their HP, we're not done healing. I think that's how I'm gonna treat it.
You mean orange?
What?
Oh, I have the mod, so mine's red. Sorry.
But how much damage did we take?
85,000.
85 per here.
How are not we fucking topped enough? Like, it's impossible with a shield and with mitigation. I don't get it. I don't fucking get
as I
it,
say,
man.
It was close. It was close. It was 500 HP.
Like, even if we're at 80% of our HP, we don't need to be topped, and we have the shields.
I'm quite curious because I feel like yesterday it did
Second.
the second Mega
No,
Holy did
second
less,
Mega Holy.
didn't it?
We died to second Mega
Whatever.
Holy.
I don't fucking care anymore. Just go.
Yeah, we just. I'll push the extra cure
I
3
wanna-
there instead of the
hang on,
rapture.
Give me just a second because I'm fairly sure. I'm fairly sure the one yesterday did less damage. The second Mega Holy, and I'm just curious why that was. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it did less.
Like, for the stack and for the first Mega Holy, we have Soil and Seraph. For the last one, we won't have Seraph, and Soil probably will run off.
Oh no!
Here.
Ooh.
I just wrote in. I DM'd you, Rara.
No, I did the same amount. Never mind. Ignore me. Just because I have higher magic defense. That's why I was confused.
Oh, wait. Emergency tactics?
Mm.
Emergency tic tac.
That's what I used to call it as well.
I love that skill. Emergency tic tac.
Because you got to remember, like, J-Waves hits hard, right?
Oh, that makes sense, actually. Yes. Yes.
It does. Like,
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, because-
that's a good
yes.
point that Rachel's
No,
mentioning. Hold
no,
on, I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
check
that makes
this
a lot
now.
of sense. Because I wanted to use some AoE healing, but I don't want to use Indom for that. I want to use in them at the last one, before the kick, or even at the kick. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair, to be honest.
Hold on. I'm checking something right now.
But I think yeah, that makes sense.
No, Adel didn't fall off, Rachel. It was still up.
No, that makes sense. Okay, we can try this.
All right,
Okay.
give me a quick break. I just gotta go to the restroom real quick.
Then can I go out and buy food because I only have one left?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, good idea. I just need to quickly.
For you to understand, guys, we have all the time in the world, but like right now, I actually stopped healing because I thought we were fine, because I saw everyone. Like usually, when you see everyone topped, even with a shield, even if the last part of the bar is a shield, you're like, no, that's fine. Apparently not.
How much was everyone's health after the stack? If it's a decent amount, then I can slide my missionary.
No, it's probably not gonna be a lot.
Okay.
We will be now, maybe, because I'm gonna use emergency
10
tactics.
seconds, right?
15.
Oh, 15. You can pop at any point during the Mega Holy cast and it'll cover both.
Yeah,
If
it'll
you want
cover.
to use it for.
It'll cover for both Mega Holy, but the thing is, I'm doing it for the stack.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm doing it for the stack, and it falls off just as the first Mega Holy hits.
Dwindle, which one didn't heal us?
Ooh.
The first? Let me check.
What are you talking about?
He says that I used 3 cure 3s and only 2 of them healed us up. Oh, so I healed it too early. Okay.
But still, that's still overkill. Like, when you think
but
about it,
the
another
Mega
cure
Holy-
3 on top of our heals would have been. I mean, it would
The
have.
Mega
topped us,
Holy
yes, but-
casts are so long. Like that's what throws off because usually AOE's are not that long.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Dwindle. No, I cure 3 there for safety reasons. Like, wasn't going to look through the whole party to check if anybody was lower, so I fucking cured 3 just for the sake of making sure that everybody was topped for that first Mega Holy. So if we were already topped, great. If we weren't, then it would have saved it
Oh,
regardless.
that was a bonus heal for the first Mega Holy, was it?
Exactly.
Ah, fair enough then.
Oh man!
Because all I looked at was I saw James wasn't topped, and I was like, okay, cure 3. And that was it. Like, I didn't think about anything else.
Yeah, the boss
Probably
is,
the
boss is
safe-
still autoing me while I cast. It's pretty silly.
Oh, yeah.
Can we have
I
like
use
1
it.
minute, please?
Yeah, of course.
I'm still not calmed down. Like I can't start.
That is a pretty triggering thing. I'm not gonna lie.
No, like I can't go again. I can't really right now. I just can't stop thinking about it, and I won't focus on actual mechanics.
Don't let it get to you, Raro.
It triggers me a lot, to be honest.
I understand.
The
I'm with you. I'm with
three
you.
first times, yes, but now it's not okay anymore.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But we'll take care of it. I believe in you,
Yeah.
and I know you can trust me. So we'll get it done.
No, the
I believe in
emergency
us, yeah?
the emergency tactics is actually a good idea.
It is.
Do you emergency tick? You keep saying tic tac.
Yeah, emergency
Do you
tic-tac.
emergency tic tacs and sucker, or do you just
Yes,
place
I
it
do
instead
both.
of? Yeah, so that's quite good. I think that
Like
would be
one is
really
gonna
good.
is gonna shield, and the other one is just gonna be 2 heals.
Raw,
Yeah, 'cause
stupid
you,
heals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no point using 2 suckers really.
How
in a
much
row,
is
I
it,
guess.
by the way? Oh, I can test it. Oh, I can test it on myself, I guess.
It'll be more potent when you're in
Yeah,
party.
it's maybe like 10k.
So
maybe.
yeah.
20k. That's. I mean, if we die to that, I will actually do something bad to
It's good
myself.
be,
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of overkill heals, and
I
that's
don't care.
totally fine. Like that's like okay, very much okay in that moment.
Better
because-
to overkill it than underkill it.
Exactly.
Not that
Exactly.
that makes sense. But...
So yeah, 500 HP is bullshit, but we're,
Yes,
we're
it
gonna.
That's very, very unlucky.
Like
very
that's genuinely inside of the heal range tick rate. Like.
Yeah, of
You
the
know what I mean?
regens that we had, I'm surprised that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think your soil didn't quite last long enough. But I mean, that, whether or not
And
would
it
take
won't.
too
It
long.
won't last
I
the
don't
whole
think.
thing.
I think I can. Well, I would
You don't
have
think
to
you
be
can move it?
perfect.
No, you can't expect that soil to last the second one.
Nah,
It's
fair enough.
just
Yeah, that's fair
yeah.
enough.
Like-
That's why the second one does so much more, I think.
With time, maybe I can just delay how I place it, but now I'm using the third puddle as a reference, and I don't know the timing exactly.
What's this thing as well? Oh, that's consolation on the first one.
Stick to what you're confident with. It's honestly better.
Oh, it wasn't
Oh, be
consolation.
ready for possible mana pots. All right, let me go buy some. Don't I have some?
It was.
Yeah, I mean, Rachel makes a good point. It's like, this is, overkill is good, but we need to be just a little bit careful about our MP, otherwise we're going to get screwed for J-Waves.
No, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine with MP at that point. The problem is just the I don't know, the stars aligning.
Yeah. I'm just going to buy some MP pods just for the sake of it. You never know.
But I mean, at that point, you can't use them, right? Or can you?
That's a good question. Are they even... Oh, you see? Yeah, it's because I pot, right? So I wouldn't be able to use them. So I would, in order for them to be useful, I'd have to not pot.
But as long as you're using pieties, I don't think.
I have a super piety build, right? Like it's not my
Yeah,
top
I
piety
don't
build, but I'm at 19, 18 piety.
There's a lot of downtime, and MP is just. I'm always topped.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
I think I'll be fine. Like, every time that we've gotten to J-Waves, I didn't look like I was going to have much issues with that.
Okay. Hey, I can see.
Yikes, Rachel. Full MP to 500 during J-Waves.
Okay,
How
so
much?
for if we survive the second Mega Holy, what's gonna top us? Like, I will in them, I will Fire Blessing, and I will.
I'm
Sucker.
gonna Medica 2 and Medica.
But I
Or
think
even
that-
just a Cure 3, but like, either way, like, I'm gonna be doing more healing between that, because we have...
No, but I mean.
So you
the thing
mean
is that-
after the first, or for the
Yeah,
second?
like,
Or do you mean
Mega Holy-
post-second?
Like, Mega Holies are slow casting, but I think the kick is really fast. So if we are caught off guard, we will
Yeah.
die.
What, the slam down? You've got
Yeah.
about 16 seconds before that happens.
No, there's a
between the last
fuckload
Mega
of
Holy
time.
and-
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a
16 seconds,
fuckload
yeah.
of time.
You've
Like,
got
that's
loads.
genuinely a free DPS
Oh,
phase.
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's...
we just need to be topped and a shield, and that'll be
Okay.
fine. And then that'll
Yeah.
slam down, and then the J waves begin. Yes, the rest of it.
Yeah, I will, I'll make sure we're fully topped for that.
Like, the boss stays up so long, you can literally start a combo and finish on Cruise Chaser.
Yep.
'Cause that's
Yeah.
what-
It's purely a DPS phase. And the reality is I'm gonna... Yeah, James is pretty low.
Oh,
The
it's
reality
just
is
my mic.
that
There we go.
the first few hits of J-Waves is pretty weak. So with some mitigation, it actually allows us to be able to utilize our dots on Brute and Cruise Chaser, which we really want to do. Because if we all have dots on Brute, then the whole
low
phase
burn.
lasts less.
Yeah.
And that will be good for the healing because the stacking debuffs, like, they're just going to get worse. And at some point, our heals will not be able to cope with it.
Okay, let's go.
Right,
I need
let's
to
go.
forget this, to be honest.
Well,
It'll be
just,
alright, Rara.
just live and learn. Live and learn.
Can't believe I'm still triggered, man. It won't go away.
I mean, my dots are worth.
Dots
'cause
are
that's where
worth
all
as
my
soon
damage comes from.
dots are worth as long as they can tick 9 seconds
Yeah, they all
for
do
most
need to-
jobs. There are some exceptions, but most jobs, that's the rule of thumb.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't even if I wanted to because it's on cooldown.
I'll probably try disaster CC. And then manually dot BD, the other one, and then swap back.
Then what I'll say is when you can just check out how long it's alive and see if it's worth it for you.
Move.
That's something you'll have to know for your job. Oh.
That's just the boss turning and not moving. Need to shut my door. Morgan just took an awful shit. Oh, Jesus.
Good.
Tings.
Ugh. Yeah. Move. Feeding.
Middle is not safe.
Cleave. Thanks, hand.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that's a wipe.
Okay. Move. Feeding.
Middle was safe. Cleave. Switch. One, two, three, four, and wait. One, two, three, and wait. Okay. DC. Tanks and healers have DC.
Roar has water. For real this time?
In.
Ooh, wow. Spicy.
Buddies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. Sam's slice. Buddies. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yoshi.
Dwindle.
Eli.
Pepe. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Adult.
Time.
3, 2. You dwindle again.
Pepe.
Eli.
Yosh.
Photon. Careful with Bruce. Bruce is really high.
I'm stopping DPS.
Stop on Cruise. Right, kill him. Okay.
Pepe share.
Oh. It's Narf. N.
No.
Mid.
Mid, stack up.
Getting close, getting close.
Addled.
Reprisal. Nice, nice. Right. This, that.
Just top us off. And get ready for J-Wave. Make sure we're top.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Keep attacking, keep attacking. Power lights up.
Move over here.
Keep going, keep going. Switch.
Reprisal.
Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble.
Yeah, stay in the bubble. 8,
Fuck.
It's fine. Carry on. We're fine.
9,
I'll get him when I can. Just kill this. We're fine.
10,
I don't have Swift, so
11,
push everything you can.
12.
James, reprisal. Get back.
It's not Betty.
Ah, that's a lot of damage.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Well, better. Better. Look at the positives. Look at the positives.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, please, 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 please stay in the bubble.
Yeah.
Really
Reprisal
important.
Literally came up like 2 seconds after you said to use it.
Thank me. Thank me. You can
As
survive.
it's gonna
I
do
believe.
anything.
I believe. I mean, it looks cool.
All right, let me quickly look
Oh wait,
here.
you just
No.
Yeah, he just does this, but it does like
You are so
it
dead.
does like 8 trillion damage. So.
deleted.
9, 9, 9.
No, but that was better. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it
Take the
was.
positives for what they are.
Indeed.
You know, we're learning more and more each time, so that was
So-
very good.
Firstly, why did Nick die and why did everyone else die?
Heal propagation.
Yeah, and
Basically, yeah.
I hit one J wave outside of the bubble.
Ah,
I used second wind just right on cooldown, but
No,
I
it
died.
honestly wasn't the bubble. It was heal propagation. Like literally, everybody got the heal, and in the moment the heal was gonna hit him, he got the hit from the J wave. It was
Yeah.
purely heal propagation.
Yeah, same for my second wind. It went off right as I died.
And the and that's why it didn't die, because Nick's DPS on there is pretty massive, to be honest. It was like 30% off, and I think when we all started dying. And those last
Yeah.
J waves would like hit him really hard. Like I got hit by 70k by one of them.
Yeah, man.
They suck.
They
Awful.
suck, dude.
The early ones are fine. It's the late ones.
Yep.
70k is nothing. But no,
That's
that
the
was
funny
good.
thing, right? Like I see 71k, and then all of a sudden I see it drop down to 58k. What?
There'll be heal, I guess. More mitigation. Don't know.
Yeah.
Has to do that more mitigation. But that was good. Looked
So apparently,
positive.
ideally, like in an ideal world, not necessary, but in an ideal world, we kill it at number 10.
Yeah, as I say, with Nick dead, it's like
Yeah, it sucked. I couldn't get it
Yeah,
any
absolutely.
earlier.
Yeah. And people did put their dots on Brood, right?
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That time I did. I dotted Brute, and then
Yeah.
I went back to CC Phoenix and tried Disaster to CC.
All right.
Um,
But 2 secs on reprisal.
I would
When-
suggest a change to Heart of Light because J Storm only took us to 50% health. So Heart of Light probably not needed then. I would probably Heart of Light after Soil runs out.
Okay.
Raru, I don't think. Did you put a soil down right before the J Storm?
I'm looking at it right now.
He said be right back, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's right.
So
Let me just look it up.
Soil goes up after J-Storm. Literally just
Oh,
after
we
it.
need it. We need it before J Storm.
It's hard to time that.
It is a little tough, but as we
no
get used to the timing of after
transition,
second Mega Holies, we'll get used to putting Asylum and Soil down at that time.
Yeah, the good thing about that transition is, unlike the other ones before, it's not random where they spawn.
Right.
Yeah, so we know where we need to go immediately, so we can just, the moment, like, that phase ends, the moment Alexander leaves, we can just get pre-positioned for the tier 3s and whatever.
It's always the same triangle formation, it's never different.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I'm thinking, maybe
I
should
did
do
way
it-
too many Cure 3s after that
Do you want me to clip this?
that
Anything, or... No?
Yeah, it's worth dipping, yeah. I
if you
might,
want.
I might change actually how I'm doing that. I might dot CC first and then Phoenix in to try disaster on group. 'Cause I
How
think if
long?
I dot CC, that's like not long enough for the dots to tick. I don't know.
In fact, yeah, I need to check something real quick as well, because
Is there a way to see how many times, how long a dot ticks on a bot?
Yes, I think so. Let me
Oh,
see.
Sam, DC. No.
yeah, it's because
Oh, because he's clipping.
Yeah, PS4 limitations.
I fucking that's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Um,
it basically suspends the app and kicks us out if we clip videos around it.
wow.
Damage taken by enemies. I want Cruise Chaser.
Which dot are you talking about?
Both. So, Miasma 3 and Bio 3. I just want to know how long they tick. But, oh, actually, no, you can kind of see it there. I think it was up at.
Okay, so 1, 2.
On Cruise Chaser?
Yes.
I'm not seeing any applications of Miasma 3 on Cruise Chaser.
Right.
Mm,
I
I am.
I can get reprisal back sooner.
Or did you apply it using Try
No, I didn't.
Disaster?
No. I don't think I did. I thought I manually did it. No, I did try disaster. Sorry, in that run I did try disaster. Yeah.
Okay, so let me check that
So,
then.
I need to
Yeah,
have a
there it
look
is.
at that.
Okay.
So the plan for tank mitigation on that phase is Soil runs out, Heart of Light. Heart of Light runs out, I reprisal. My reprisal runs out, you reprisal.
The thing, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know what you discussed because I was away, but you have to realize that there's a gap. Like, we have mitigation on the first seconds and on the last seconds, but we have nothing on the middle. So if we stack everything on the beginning or at the end, it will help nothing.
Me and James just solved that bit just now. From the tank side, at least.
Yeah.
So, what I will say to that is that the purpose of front loading mitigation is so that healers can also do their dots and a little bit of damage at the beginning of J waves. That way, once you've done that, you've done your like 2 GCDs and your dots, you can basically focus purely on healing. And since the beginning portions, like the middle portion, if you will, doesn't actually hurt that much, the mitigation isn't that necessary because your heals will handle them regardless. As long as, of course, heal propagation doesn't want to murder you. Which has nothing to do with mitigation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes.
We can change it though, right? Like if you want to ignore that so that basically healers don't do any
No,
DPS,
I really don't
then
care
we
because
can
I don't
obviously
know.
change that up. That is obviously a risk, right? Also, as far as now that you're back, could you drop soil basically right before J-Storm drops?
Yeah.
Or as it's dropping or something?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
The timing is a bit awkward because when Alex Prime like finishes casting whatever he casts,
That's
then
not
there's,
true,
like, a
Rachel.
delay because he just
Literally
sits
every
there
single
for,
clear
like,
video that
10
I've
seconds,
seen
just
of,
like, oh, yeah.
this
Oh, no, I'm
fight
gonna
shows
disappear.
White
It's like,
Mage and Scholar
timing is a bit
broiling
awkward.
and glaring. I guess I'm not sure about yours, but
Now it looks like did you check,
So-
Vic? I think if I'm looking at it correctly, that they picked for about 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
I'm looking. I can't find it for whatever reason. Like I see the applications, I don't see how long they're lasting.
It was applied at 9 minutes 11 and it finished
Oh, you know
at
what?
9:35.
I think I know how I can find it. Hold on. All right. Sources: Yoshi, Miasma 3. Miasma 3. Reset zoom. Okay, so here we go. Cruise Chaser. It lasts from 9:20, let's say 1. Yeah, 9:21 all the way to 9:51. So 30 seconds.
Oh, so yeah, I mean the entire duration, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. So, I'll
So
just,
definitely worth using.
yeah, I'll probably apply dots on CC first, and then I'll Phoenix into Tritonastral Brute. I think that would be more logical. Okay.
What are we waiting for?
No, nothing. I don't think we're ready to go.
For now. Let's
I'm
do
gonna
one
change
of
one little
these.
thing. I'm gonna change one little thing for Mega Holy just so people know. Instead of running around to A, because that actually costs me a GCD, I'm gonna start at B. So the boss is gonna be facing B. And in that way I can get reprisal out fast enough that it's gonna be back in time. As long as people don't mind.
Yo, Windows, I know you want to do an update, but you're not going to do it. I refuse.
Anyway, I'm ready. He doesn't, but I still want people to get positionals.
Whoa.
Right, let's go.
But didn't we say
it
that
doesn't.
we were stuck for Cure 3?
No, he doesn't cleave. Yeah, we are stacked.
This is for Mega Holies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Positionals aren't in
Food
the
check.
picture at all. No.
No one's doing
That's fine.
positionals there.
Okay, well. No,
I
it's just
did.
more comfy for me rather
I
than
did.
rather than rotating round to A because it does cost me a bit of time to do that.
Yeah,
But I did him from the middle because he can do positionals inside of the hitbox as well.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make it run before we get back there and then people are like, what?
The fuck am I doing?
Move.
Oh shit. I'll win this.
Ooh, that's not good, Akmor. Very bad, Akmor, actually. Feeding.
Middle safe. Cleave.
Did you tether me as well, Nick? At the start of J-Wave?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm gonna delay it.
Yeah, fine. I put up Phoenix straight away, but delaying it is fine, to be honest.
Stay on the hands. Switch. I think I can get him. Yeah, I got him. Sorry, I'm low. This is my fault here. Oh, fucking sprint, really? One, two, three, four, and wait. One, two, three, four, and wait.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't understand why. Did
That was weird.
Whatever.
DC.
God fucking Divine Venison's on cooldown at that point.
Thanks to healers have DC.
Robert has water.
In. Glad I moved to extra.
Oh,
Fun.
no.
Buddy.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Missile. I'll put on 10 now with that. I have the ice. Buddy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a what? Did you get it?
Why?
Didn't you get it?
No.
When?
You were
Raikou.
so close. I don't know. Yosh.
Nick.
Whirlwind.
Addle. Addle was late, but it's fine.
3, 2,
We're safe.
1.
Pepe.
Eli.
Yoshi.
Yep, I'll go now.
Turn on.
Carowinds. Okay. Photon.
Hmm. Ooh, that lag though.
Oh, that 9,000 regen that was. All cross.
Oshisha.
Mm-hmm.
And face north. And
Going north. Yep. Eli south. Nice bottom.
All right, stack
stay
center.
here. Yep, get stacked.
Paddle.
Reprisal.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Heart of Light.
I used already max. Switch. 7. 8. 9.
Reprisal now.
10. It's not up yet. It's up now.
Yes, boys.
Switch.
My god.
Oh, we need to kill this now.
Do positionals.
Yeah, do positionals.
This fucking idiot doesn't do anything, right?
No, he doesn't do
do
anything.
anything.
But you do need to shield after he's dead, though.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah, but
shielded
you've got
already.
time. You've got time. Don't worry.
We need
just
to
hit
make
it.
sure he
Oh,
actually
it-
dies.
After, okay.
Yeah, after.
Yeah, just keep hitting him. You have a 10-second timer after. So. Yeah, reprisal doesn't come up that fast. Sorry, even with
Okay,
faster.
We got it.
Easy clap,
Okay,
my dude.
I got the thing. I got the thing. I'm gonna.
Do we
move
need soil
north
or?
as well.
As the tank LB goes out, Sucker and I'm gonna medic
I
it
will
too.
soil. I don't care.
I'm moving right to the top of here, just so I have to move left.
Just remember the mechanics that are gonna happen. Try to at least do them. Just listen
Good
for the
job, boys.
callouts.
Do I even remember this after all this fucking shit?
Okay, so there's B and
faced
D. Okay. Light.
Everybody,
light marker
everybody
goes to
should
B.
be. Yeah. Everyone
Right,
else should be near D.
Yeah, everyone else
Yep.
near D. And if you have the big dark marker, you stand on B. Just
What are-
listen
what
out
are
for
the
the movement things as well.
What are the names? Motion and what
I'm
is the
doing-
other one?
Stillness.
I'm
Ordained motion,
Stillness.
ordained
I'm
stillness.
doing them. I'm
Alright.
doing
Play
them.
it really safe.
Okay.
Really, really safe.
And
Just
let-
don't.
Let James.
Do not greed under any circumstances.
So the light guy goes to Bravo, the dark guy
Yeah.
goes to Delta.
Yeah, dark guy
Yes.
to Delta,
Yes.
everyone else to Delta in front of the dark guy.
Okay.
Yes, and you'll all go across the
And got a random still and move, right?
Yeah. So listen out for what James calls out for still on motion. Just familiarize yourself with B and D.
final words.
Get ready to move based on your debuff. Keep
Bullshit.
moving.
Keep moving.
mechanic.
Don't move. Oh, Nick. Okay.
Light
Uh,
beacon
what
didn't
What
go to
happened?
D.
Stillness.
So
Stop,
why did
move.
you die?
Stop.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah,
so
stillness.
I'm
Stillness.
Why?
Is that
Yeah,
what?
the,
Yeah.
the light beacon was missing.
Light beacon wasn't
was
at B.
on Nick. Was on
Yeah.
Nick.
Oh, really?
Oh, it should have
Yeah.
been on Bravo.
Correct.
So, that's why
So
we died.
basically, all of us
Cool.
like started marching towards it and died.
Cool.
immediately.
Right.
So I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. Do what?
Just remember, there's an ordained motion, and the opposite thing happens straight afterwards. So
Yeah.
as soon as you stop moving, you can't attack because the stillness happens immediately after. So
I'm aware. I was just
or
trying to figure out why we
motion's
died.
better, but after, honestly. But
okay. And what I got at the end is the spread for the optical side,
Yeah.
or
That was the
Yeah,
spread.
yeah, it's either stack or spread.
So light beacon was on Eli.
Nick. No, it's on Nick. Wasn't it?
Nick.
I thought it was
No.
on Nick.
No, it was on Eli.
I'm
looking at it
checking.
Was
now.
it? Oh.
I'm checking.
I'm looking at it now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the arrow up on my buff.
The
Yeah,
arrow
the
up is
easiest way to differentiate the mechanics is if your icon doesn't have an arrow on it, you're a beacon.
yeah. Well, basically,
I'll
it's
put
if
Yeah.
you're the only one with the unique debuff, you're probably not. The
Yeah,
other
they're
ones.
unique as well, but sometimes you don't really look for that.
Like if you
So-
see all the three people with
So,
the
yeah,
same one,
very good
you're
ones
not.
in this
You are
one.
the beacon. I mean,
Yeah.
just if
The
you
dark
need
one's
to.
easy, the dark one sticks out.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can see. Yeah, so it's on Eli. Yeah, sorry, sorry, Nick. Eli, you naughty man.
Oh, party's here too.
But mine looks like a bit darker for some reason.
For the ones that have the
Yeah, it
beacons,
does
if you're melee, just
Potato
keep
camera.
hitting the boss like
I
in the
think-
edge of the hitbox
I
here
think it's just an
until after the movement mechanic, and then you have time to move to like your point, the marker. You don't
Yeah,
have
so
to
check,
stand there
just
early.
check your debuffs. If you've got an arrow up or down, just go to D. If you've got the dark one, go to D. Actually on D, and then light one goes to B. In fact.
That was
Um,
much better, but still.
It was. It was. It was
Yeah,
definitely
it was better.
Poggers. It was Pog. So
Someone
congrats, everybody.
Someone screenshot all
Um,
the debuff markers and just posted it. Just so
Yeah,
people
he
can
did.
refer
He
to
did
it.
already.
It's
did
already.
Oh,
on
did he?
Discord.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Yeah,
one
so
thing
we
to
can-
keep in mind is that healers and tanks at least need to pot as soon as he's targetable.
Pot?
Yes,
when,
pot.
when we get to him raid.
When
Yes.
we get
Oh,
to range,
I'm not putting. No way.
Yeah,
No,
when
no,
we get
but-
to him raid, yes.
But you should
should
know,
be
like
the very
that's
first thing you do.
exactly. As tanks and healers, you need to pot as soon as he's targetable. Because you're the ones that are gonna die first in the enriched. So Yeah.
Fuck you, shit lord.
Uh,
DPS
hey
No,
man,
it-
depending on how things go, it might actually end up being the case that I need to like die after the tanks. It depends, because
I
White
mean,
Mage
yeah, maybe White
burst
Mage
harder
DPS
than the
is-
tanks.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Yeah, you just want to kill me first. Okay.
3 people get dark, 3 people get light, but then 2 people get unique
Beacons.
ones for light and
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah. The light and dark don't matter. In this final word, the light and dark doesn't matter. Later
Right.
on it will, but for this one, the light and dark doesn't matter.
Okay. I know everyone knows the mechanic, but can one person explain it like from beginning to end? So before we pull.
Sure. So basically, what happens is there are 2 beacons. Okay, one person gets a dark beacon. This is a very deep purple color with no arrow on their debuff. This person will go to D.
Yeah. Matching the
There's-
color, basically.
Correct. There is one person who has the light beacon, which is the exact opposite. It's the same thing. You go to B, and there's no arrow on your debuff. Okay? Everybody else is going to have a purple with an arrow or a yellow with an arrow. For this version of the mechanic, those people are just standing, basically, if the beacon is standing at D, those people will basically stand at 1-ish. Basically, everybody's right there. End of discussion. The mechanic is over.
Is
Um,
there any like distance we are too far or too close to the beacon, or is there any bullshit or?
You want to
So the reason why we want to do this, so the reason why we're doing it this way,
No,
is
we are explaining it, but I mean, if people are writing, it makes no sense then. I mean,
So
you were on D when you were supposed to be on B. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
You had
So
light beacon,
basically-
not dark.
right. Okay,
We
so
are-
as I'm literally explaining it right now, the
We are-
light
we-
beacon
actually, I
is the
asked
yellow
this. And people
yellow
is just
icon.
writing.
Okay, carry on. Let's go.
Carry on, yeah.
Yellow icon, no arrow, is the light beacon. Purple icon, no arrow, is the dark beacon. Those two people are the ones that are stacking on, that are going to the D marker and B marker respectively. No arrow means you're onto a marker, okay? Everybody else goes to where 1 is right now.
Yeah.
Okay? That's it.
Yeah.
The only thing other than that to know of is that we have an ordained either stillness or motion before this mechanic, and another one, which is the opposite of the first, after the mechanic resolves. So if we start the mechanic, we position, we're going to see, let's say, motion, so we keep on moving, right? We keep on moving, and as soon as that finishes and we do that right, we get stuck in place and we are forced to move. As soon as that we're available to actually control our players again, the opposite will happen. So if we get motion first, we immediately get stillness, which basically means don't touch anything. Animations do everything. So untarget the boss, do whatever you need to do, but animations count. So you cannot move
Including
under any
autos.
circumstance.
Yeah.
Autos, casts,
Just while
movement,
you're running,
everything.
just on target. Don't
Yeah,
touch the
on
ball.
target while you're running, because the second ordained happens like right after we get control of our characters. So just on
Right.
target, don't
Yes.
move.
Right.
Basically.
Okay. Any
They'll always be
questions?
called out.
For just to be like, because I know we have DPSs and DPSs love their DPS, be aware, if you get motion first, you can keep attacking the boss. By all means, go for it. But if stillness is first, do not attempt to greed under any circumstance.
At no
At all.
point during this fight, like during this part of the fight, you cannot, and I will repeat this so many times, you cannot breathe. Like
No.
the moment you see ordained anything,
Yep. Respect the
fucking
mechanic.
Do not do anything because that is
Respect the
that is
mechanic.
honestly, the one mechanic that wipes 99% of groups in this fight is ordained stillness and motion. Because
it's back to
people get
fucking
fucking greedy and it kills everyone.
Do not
So-
grief your party.
and they're AoE. So yeah.
One
Yeah.
person dies, we all die. So do not.
So
No, but not just now. Like even when we are hitting in raids, don't do it, please. If we wipe
Yeah.
to this, I will
Don't
cry.
Never do it.
So
Never,
question,
I don't
because
care.
the next time we get there, 100% we're gonna progress because that's the easiest shit mechanic, right?
It really is.
So-
It
yeah,
really is.
yeah.
What happens next after? Because it goes motion stillness.
What happens?
Then
Yes.
it's light
So
beacon, then motion stillness again.
And it's optical.
correct. And then it's optical, which will either be a spread or a stack.
Okay.
Um,
And we've got groups for that, right?
Yeah.
We
yes.
do. Tanks and healers in the north and DPS in the south. If 2 people in a given stack receives it, one of them calls that they're going to go to the other group.
Fine.
We can use the same priority system on the
I will
DPS
never
side.
move if I get it.
Yeah, we can use the same priority system, I guess, on the DPS as we do during enumeration. So if
Mhm.
Nick gets it, he will move. If say Dwindle and I get it, for example, I will move. If Nick and Eli gets it, Nick will move.
I will
Okay.
always move. So
Let's
I can
let's
move
let's
too.
do something similar for the tanks
I
and
don't
healers
mind
then.
moving because I have rune too. So
Cool. So from the healers,
Sam's
you
always
move, and from the tanks, Sam's. Cool. All right. All right.
for DPS, it's who moves if you're on Dwindle. Dwindle moves.
Same priority as the
Same
enumerations,
priority
no?
as the enumerations.
Yeah.
So Nick is the priority to move.
So what's after optical sight? Because that sounds easy as well.
Fake calibration.
Calibration alpha and explaining
which,
that is
yeah.
gonna be tough because that's
Oh,
a
that one's
longer.
easy.
It's pretty easy.
I'd
Just
rather
give me
people,
the.
I'd rather people
long
see it
read
first.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Too long didn't read. What did you?
Your clone.
So-
That's the one with your clone spawn.
It's
So
the
you have
first
to
time that
watch
you
what
see with the
your-
clone spawn,
You
yeah.
have to watch what happens to your clone. Basically depends on
I can
where you will
explain the
go.
clones really quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
So basically what happens is that the way the mechanic works is because we have the codex, we can see. So what is happening is that Alex is reading our future, right? And because we have the codex, we can see what he's seeing of our future, right? And so that's what the clone is. It's literally our future. And
Right.
so what this means is that if you pay attention to your clone, you can see what ability he's going to use on you, whether it's a stack or a defamation or a similar to the thunder in
Sacrament.
the
assault or nothing at all.
or nothing at all.
What's sacrament
right?
on the first one or
Sacrament is in
both.
both. There is a
Oh.
sacrament.
There is a sacrament and there's an ordained motion and stillness.
Nice.
Correct.
So
Now,
we will see it happen.
So what
there
do you
is
do?
a
You just-
specific safe spots and locations that everybody needs to go to for A, which is what makes fake calibration A very easy, because it's a rather simple version of the fake calibration, and so it's consistent. You just need to know which mechanic you are, similar to how we do the time stop. It behaves very similarly to time stop in the sense that you get something, and so you go to a predetermined location, right? And it's always the same. So to find out what it is, you'd have to look at a diagram. That's probably the best way to do it, which is look at the Glee's guide, because he's got a diagram of it.
Yeah, you would kind of need a diagram. Basically, the three of
Sorry
the
about that.
there's three big
post it.
perfect Alexanders, and they shoot sacraments. So depending which one doesn't, yeah, like in the diagram, it shows which the safe spot is. Defamation will always go near to where the sacrament safe spot is.
So the
Okay.
one
And we
that
have the
didn't,
stack on the left
Okay.
and the three
What
the
does
axes.
one
the-
Alexander that didn't shoot a sacrament, you go
What
there
does the
because
shadow
you
tell
shoot.
you? That's
The
what I
shadow
need.
will tell you first. I think it first of all tells you whether or not you get ordained motion or stillness first,
By
because he will use both.
Yep.
based
so
off the
it-
shadow either moving or staying still, right?
Yeah, so
No.
it'll have you'll see the mechanic happen. So it'll be like either a light, and light is motion, or dark, which is the stillness.
Cool.
So
Makes sense.
depending which one happens first, that's the one you're going to have to do first when fake calibration alpha is like happening.
It will be the same for everyone.
Yes. So if one person pulls it out, it's the same for everyone.
Okay.
Then it will
Look
you
at
will
the-
Why I
see-
mentioned it before.
then you will see your character have another debuff. So if you get the defamation, you'll see a massive AoE go around. If you see like just a small circle, that's aggravated assault. And if you see like a sort of bigger circle, that'll be the share.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks
So
like aggravated assault, but slightly bigger. And the other few people will get nothing at all, and they have to stack with the share people.
right. So if you, oh my God, why are we posting 4 of the same shit? Come on. If you look at the diagram, please. If you look at the diagram, please, you will notice on the left side, this is what it's supposed to look like once you have, your safe spot. The defamation person goes all the way out to fucking La La Land. It's literally standing in front of the boss that's doing the sacrament.
Alright.
And it'll always be like the second image. There's never a there are always sacraments from the far sides, so it will either be the safe spot 1 or 2. There's
Yeah,
never
it's-
like a
it's
more
got one-
outer
one of the
bit.
inner ones.
It's always
Yeah.
going to be on the inner. He always does sacraments from the outside.
Wait,
so
so
we
that
basically
means there's only like 2 patterns?
there's only 2.
Correct.
Right.
If you look on the image on the right where you see like the arena floor, it shows you exactly where all the safe spots can be.
Yep.
It can't
Oh.
be anywhere else.
It can't be
Oh,
anywhere
that
else.
makes it easy.
But we
This
need
is a
someone
really
to-
easy
So
mechanic.
basically,
Yeah.
If you look at the bottom left, it says safe spot 1, and if you look at the top right, that's also safe spot 1. So those 2 are one mechanic, or one set, and then the other 2 are an R set. That's the only 2 it can be.
We just need to be a bit wary. Just basically, if someone keeps an eye out on, if it's tough because you're going to be looking at your clone, but if you get defamation, you should keep an eye out on where the sacraments are, because defamation goes out quite early. So, like the animation of it. So we need someone to make sure they know which sacrament hit, if you see what I mean. Because we need to know whether or not it's safe spot 1 or 2.
I mean, so when we see the sacrament in that, like, fake calibration or projection part, like, is really far away from when the defamation thing happens. So you as a defamation person needs to pay attention to where that sacrament is going on, because you have nothing else to look at.
Yeah, I'm expecting. Well, obviously, if Dwayne gets it, he can't say anything. But if you get defamation, please call out.
Yeah. And bear in mind, you can target the boss throughout the cast of Fate Calibration. So you can keep DPSing there. There's a lot of like uptime.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of downtime, but there's quite a lot of like uptime where the boss does nothing in this fight. And once Fate Calibration Alpha is finished, like the cast bar is finished, that's when the mechanics start. There's no targetable boss, so just focus on doing your mechanics correctly.
So what you need to look at is first find your shadow, right?
Yep, find your clone. It'll have
And
like
then-
little arrows next to your character to point towards where you need to look.
But then you have to check if he does that. If he either dies to defamation, to aggravated assault, or to a stack mechanic, right? That's the only thing that they can die to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then you know which one you will.
I mean,
get.
you'll see the mechanic. Your clone might not necessarily die to said mechanic, because sometimes it will.
Yeah, but that
You're like
doesn't
the
matter.
aggravated assault. Yeah, whether it dies or not doesn't matter, because it could die to a sacrament, for example. It's more about what your clone gets mechanically.
Correct.
Okay.
Whether
And
it dies or
other-
not is completely irrelevant.
Other
Yeah,
than
you
that-
want to know what you're trying to figure out is what is casted against you.
Yeah, and other than
Right.
that, you need to check which of the 4 Alexanders doesn't shoot a sacrament.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll be quite tough the first time, but as I say, like, because we're getting used to it. But in terms of the mechanic itself isn't.
You will see it. Like there will actual
see it.
sacraments be
It's
going
very-
out
There's
that
gonna
don't
be,
do
like, 3
anything to us.
sacraments? There's gonna be
Yeah, it'll
3
be 3
sacraments.
sacraments, and you will see them happen.
Like
Okay.
you'll see
All
them
these-
happen and they won't do any damage to us. Like
Yeah.
they're real, but they don't do anything.
And last
Like,
thing,
for example, you'll see a laser here. You'll see a laser here, and then you won't see a laser here. There'll be a big delay, and then there'll be one here.
oh,
and then
they
you
go from
immediately
1
to
to
the safe
4?
spots here.
Do they go in
It
order?
can be anywhere. It can
No,
be
but
anywhere.
they go
Like
in
left,
order or
right,
at the
right,
same
left.
time?
It's in order.
Oh, okay.
It's in order.
Okay, and
It
one
goes
last
1, 2,
thing.
3, 4. It's not all at once.
And about stillness or motion, how do we tell?
Your character
Don't ever
will.
worry about the motion or stillness. I'm gonna call it out every time.
Just to explain it, basically your character gets. You know when the stillness and motion happened before? These giant like arrow things fell on us. That was
Yeah.
either gold or dark.
Yeah.
Basically, gold represents motion and dark represents stillness.
Oh, that's the
So
that's the
you'll
only
see
one?
that on your character as
That's
well.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll see that happen to your character, but
1 and
James will
2
call it
knobs
out every
are-
time.
Oh,
And
but
as I say, it happens one after the other in this fight. So when you get into position, you might have motion, so you need to move around in that little safe spot area. And then stillness is after the mechanic has gone out, you just need to stay absolutely still.
okay. And why
Or the
are
other way.
1 and 2 on north? No.
It's for the safe spot of the
Just for the
defamation.
fragments.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was the stack. And I was like, what?
Because
the
then if he
fuck?
says, I'm going to 1, we know that the safe spot is between C and B. And if it's on 2, it's between C and B.
Okay. Okay.
It'll take a bit of getting used to, but
No, but
It's
I mean,
gonna-
I don't
It's
want to
gonna
wipe
be
immediately to that. If we can do something, or practice, that's
Yeah.
better.
yeah, exactly.
So where
And
does
just
the
getting there
defamation
done.
guy go? Just whoever's doing the.
defamation goes to the robot that does not do sacrament.
And which one's that?
There's gonna be
Wait, how-
4.
You
yeah,
can
look
literally
at them.
see it. There, like
Wait,
you are
yeah.
gonna
Look.
see 4
Literally
robots
see it.
spawn, and 3 of them will cast sacrament. You simply walk to the one that doesn't.
Ah, you have cast bars or something.
No,
No,
like
they-
you
they-
physically see them cast sacrament. They
use
will do
them.
no damage to you. Like we can
Yeah.
be sitting inside sacrament and it will do nothing. Remember,
you will
I'll explain
see
it again. The
you'll see
fate
it, yeah.
projection is a projection of what's going to happen, meaning it's not going to do anything to you. You are seeing the future. Okay? You
During the
utilize
cast-
seeing the future to predict how you're going to move, and you're going to see the sacraments happen, which means you're going to see which one doesn't cast sacrament. Does that
This
make
all
sense?
happens during the cast of Fate Calibration Alpha.
It-
While he's
Yes,
casting it,
boss is
all of this happens during
standing,
that.
doing nothing.
And then as soon as the cast is finished of Fate Calibration Alpha, that's when all these mechanics happen. You'll see what you will see it.
Right.
Yeah, you will
You'll
see
what
it
I'm getting
when
at.
you see
And
it.
then you'll see it. You'll be like, oh right, oh.
It's really
Yeah.
hard to explain body.
It just the animations of everything happen at the same time, and
Yeah.
then you will have to adapt to that.
You have to basically just do what happens to you. It's
Yeah.
the same as any like
Quick
Alexander mechanic.
TLDR. The really basic bitched version of Fate Alpha. Defamation, you go north, either to 1 or 2, depending on what's safe. If you get aggravated assault, you are right of the safe spot. If you get the stack mechanic or nothing, you're left of the safe spot.
Okay. Oh, and I didn't ask this. How do you tell fast if you get nothing?
Just keep looking at your clone. Just keep looking.
If you don't get one of the giant shits hitting you, you got nothing.
Yeah.
They're really big animations. You can't really miss it if you're paying
Yeah,
attention to
you
your
won't
clone.
miss it as
You'll
long as you're.
see them.
What people tend to do is they follow their clone around. So your clone will probably run off like
Yes.
in a random place. Always try and just follow your clone. No matter like, even if you're losing positionals and stuff, like it's best to just be next to your clone so you can see what happens to it.
Okay. Just I know we have to do the other mechanics, but please guys, like, let's get there and not just wipe in 1 second, because
Yeah.
it takes a while to get there. So if
Yeah.
anyone has a question, please
That's,
say
that's
it now.
why I kept saying I don't want to keep going too far.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't want to
do
get
more.
there and just die, and all we did is nothing. Just if like let's try to actually do Fate, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Just bear in mind the heals for the stack share. That's the only other thing. It does hit reasonably hard. I mean,
Yeah.
the stack doesn't, but yeah. What am I saying? Stack share. What the fuck am I saying? That's the same thing.
The stack share.
Stack spread. The spread does damage. The stack doesn't really do damage because you can survive it with like 3 people. But yeah, just be wary for insta heals there.
Okay.
Oh well, let's get there again. That's what we have to do anyway. So
Yep.
I'm ready. I was just
I mean,
waiting for us to
no,
finish
it's dwindle.
discussing.
No,
Like,
it's
I'm not ready
dwindle.
if we're in the middle of discussing.
no, it's dwindle.
Yeah.
Actually, a question about optical sight, stack and
Yep.
spread.
Yeah.
Where are we going for those?
Tanks, healers north, DPS south.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just kind of fan out. So you and Nick can kind of discuss where you want to go consistently.
Yeah, we know. I think I'm left, you right? Yeah, left ass cheeks.
Which way are you going, Dwindle? Oh, Dwindle's not here.
You'll see the AoEs
Oh, yes.
because you get one big circle
That-
around you like you rather had the last run. So
Which way do you want to go, Dwindle, for the spread? Left or right? Okay, I'll go left. Right. Yeah, that's fine. So
It's not very big, but I'd say we take like one of these trivial things, corner, whatever. I don't know. Cheese.
there are massive circles
cake.
on the ground in that phase, so you can just take one of those, really.
right, let's get back there.
Yeah, we have to get about that first. Move. Feeding.
Middle is safe. Cleave. Lost my focus target. Switch. 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wait. Easy. Thanks, healers.
Water's on me.
In. Photon. Buddies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. I have the
Going
ice.
mid.
Possible move.
Ready?
Buddies.
Alright.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pepe.
Eli.
Dwindle.
Yoshi.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Raikou.
Pepe.
Yosh.
Dwindle.
I'll go for that adult.
Whirlwind. Photon.
No, I'm not going to.
Careful on the route.
Yeah, I'm not even going to dot him. I'll give him shitty dots.
CC's got a lot of health, so we can't CC. Nice.
Over.
Got it. I'll cross.
I'll go down.
Okay. Oh.
All light.
Well, that's fun.
The fucking cast. Wait, what? Oh, whatever.
He's in the grave.
Yeah.
He is in the grave.
Fuck's sake.
Ay, ay.
Whatever.
Food check.
It is what it is.
It's fine.
On a side note, tomorrow might be iffy for me in terms of total time, but we'll see.
Okay. Move. Speeding.
It's kind of safe. Leave. Switch. Like how the hand just stays still. 1, 2,
Nice flag.
3,
Yeah.
4, wait. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, fuck.
4,
Goodbye.
and wait.
I haven't got Swift.
I think we're dead. Or only. Oh, okay.
Only Eli's dead.
I'll get him. I'll get him. You're gonna spawn into the center.
Yep. Staying still for what?
AC.
Yep. And then move immediately. Move.
Moving.
DPS have DC.
Okay. Have lightning.
In. Photon. Buddies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vessels.
Going mid.
Snaps as ice.
Breathe.
Buddy.
Nick.
7, 6, 5, 4. You missed the figure.
Yeah, the
Ah.
water was still water.
Unfortunately.
Fine.
The water was still water.
It's kind of a big deal because it kills me then if I move.
Yeah, also being means we can't hide, so...
Yeah. It's gotta be ice anyway.
It's fine.
Move. Feeding.
Middle safe.
That was a
Hmm.
doll
Ow.
too high.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
That was
too
a
high.
doll, yeah.
Move. Feeding.
Middle is not safe. Leave. Stay on the hunt. Switch. One, two, three, four, and wait. One, two, three, four, and wait. Issue. Tanks healers. In. Buddies.
Five, four, three, two, 1.
What the fuck?
Missiles.
Spicy.
Sam
miss.
says I've.
Buddy.
Buddy. Okay. 7,
Fourth one next.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch Sam's, watch Sam's, watch Sam's.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it's very low.
Yoshi.
Happy.
Good, no.
Raikou.
Whirlwind.
Paddle.
Oh, sorry, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. That was
Alright,
Fox
so
and cool
helpful.
out.
alright, focus.
Raikou.
Happy.
Yoshi.
Yeah. I'm moving now.
Grindle, you're last.
Nah, missed it off one.
Otan.
Was that my bad?
Not. I moved down. Right. Got it. I'll cross.
I'll get hit through.
And purple.
What?
Whoa, that scared me. Holy shit.
You know,
That's a
Povi?
first. So I sidestepped APOC Ray. So I sidestepped Brute Justice after the bait, and I got clipped by APOC Ray.
Hmm.
I'm checking now.
Or timing, maybe.
I moved basically as soon as I got hit, I think.
Arcades are dead.
Wow. I see it. I see it. Literally one fucking foot. My god. Alright.
Ah, unfortunate. Okay, we go again. All good.
Fine.
Live and learn. All that matters.
Easy to make. It is what it is. I was scared about super wide again there because of fucking lag. I got it.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of lag that run.
Getting pressed it, it wouldn't go off, so I just sat there mashing it just to make sure it went off.
Yeah. Great game.
I like when I can trust my fucking one button input. What am I doing? Yes, I just ran into it and then hit him.
Move.
Game wants
Speeding.
me to attack. Wants me to attack. Middle is kind of safe. Switch. One, two, three, four, and wait. One, two, three, four, and wait.
See you, Rachel.
Bye.
Bye, bud.
Easy. Thanks, viewers.
I have water.
In. Full time. Buddies.
10.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missile. Slams his ice.
Middle.
Buddy.
Buddy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Josh.
Dwindle.
Pepe.
Eli.
Whirlwind.
Four, 3, 2.
Raikou.
Pepe again.
Yoshi.
Dwindle.
Power one.
Photon.
Surprise.
I'm gonna manually dot both.
Thanks message.
Fucking shit myself.
I'm gonna attack root.
Oh my god.
Focus root when he comes over.
Fucking go now.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'll let them get my coverage. Hold on. I'll just do that.
No.
Thank you, Rory,
Fucking lemmings.
for using my brain for me. I had no fucking clue what I was doing.
I didn't get attack stats off.
To be fair, it kind of triggers me that they're not in the same position every.
Yeah, right.
Because I know where to go, but it just.
You have to think about it.
You mean it's bad that we gotta use our brains?
Yes. Fucking bullshit, man.
Got him.
Gotta make good content, right?
I did last time. That was not different alter. Oh.
Oh, that's a problem. I hope it's not a problem.
And
So this might be a problem, maybe, depending on what number I get. My surecast went off during crystals.
right, face start. Let's play it really safe. if we can.
I mean, quite north and south at some time.
Um, that was facing north.
Yeah, one of the
Not even gonna
cuts
try.
next to me was Thara pointed weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Raikou. I had it his facing north.
Which number were you, Ela?
5. I just wasn't quick enough, I guess.
Yeah.
I got the number where the Surecast didn't matter though.
Yeah,
So-
that was lucky.
I was super lucky.
Cancel.
Oh,
Cancel,
yeah,
cancel,
let it-
cancel.
let it-
If I get 6 or 5 before I take my puddle, I pop sprint.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I did. I still
Ah,
popped
I see. Alright.
Yeah, and I was close to B side.
I think
I
maybe if it
hesitated because
yeah, if it
I
was
saw Vic there.
yeah, just move. Like once you see the dash go through the person, move.
Yeah, just
They'll move out the way. There's a bit of delay because of the servers, so you just need to trust that the other person is going to do it
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
I should drink water because I think I've got.
that's
fucking
actually that's
infection.
actually the only thing, like the numbers 5 and 6, where you actually or maybe have to look for the person in front of you because of the dash going out,
Yeah.
so you can move in time.
I'm 90% sure I have a urine infection.
Nice.
I go to the bathroom every like 2 seconds.
Stop putting dicks in your
In your penis.
yeah. Just don't.
Oh, is that what I was doing wrong? Ah, all this time.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Damn it. Yeah.
Oh
You
my
don't
god,
put the
yo.
penis in the penis.
It's called docking, but yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't want to know if that's an actual thing.
It is a thing. That's why it has a
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, it's called docking. It's actually a thing. Google it after, bro. Google it after.
Nah. Yeah. I'm
Let's
fine.
roll. No, let's go. Enough of this.
Oh, docking like a ship.
Yeah, like a ship, yeah.
All right, let's get to perfect.
Yeah,
No.
let's do it again. Move.
I can't
Yeah.
delay.
Dang.
Middle is safe.
My headset
Please.
was muted.
Switch.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, and wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wait. This. Thanks to yours. In. Buddy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missiles. Sam's ice.
Getting that.
Buddy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yoshi.
Pepe.
Dwindle.
Whirlwind.
Three, 2, 1.
Dwindle again.
Yoshi.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was my fault.
How?
That's dead then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's
we
got
are
the
dead.
debuff.
But what killed you?
It was
I
the
was
water.
slightly- yeah.
He was too close to the water.
Ah,
But it was... no, it was fine. No, never mind. Fine. Yeah, just be wary.
Yeah, it's almost time anyway.
yeah, I'm very hungry and very tired.
Very hungry. Glad I.
And I
That's
need,
less than
I need a shower.
Let's do one more good pull. TM.
Yeah. Last one, trademark.
Yeah, I've got 10 minutes on food as well.
Yeah, I've got 11 minutes of use.
I mean, if we get to perfect like at least once a day, I'm happy already.
Yeah. Today was successful in various aspects.
But that's at least not a.
Because things are more organized now getting there, which is the main thing. Because it means we can get there more consistently if things are organized.
Today was good overall.
today
Because we
was
could
good.
practice the
Very,
healing.
yes.
Much better.
Agreed.
Move. Move.
But it was safe. Leave. Stay on the hand. Switch now. One, two, three,
There's black.
4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah. Missing. Thanks of yours. Ten. Buddies.
Three, two, one.
Missile. Samson's lives. Buddy. 7,
on Nick.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eli.
Pepe.
Dwindle. Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Paddle.
Five, three, two, one.
Nick.
Raikou.
Dwindle.
Yosh.
Photon. Oh, Wind was not in my bubble the whole time. That's why.
Ah.
I don't know why I fairy written.
But you
Fucking meditating samurai, dude.
That was really funny.
Because it
Really
makes
was.
me believe that I'm doing it wrong because I have no
I-
partner.
I got used to it at this point. It's super
That's really
triggering, but
funny.
it is what it is.
Really funny. Oh, hello.
I thought I got used to it, but no.
Just be careful if the bit off.
Why did it spawn there?
No idea.
It didn't spawn there. I had first aggro and it went towards me.
Oh.
Others. It's fine.
Nada really.
It's done it like a few times. Don't worry about it. Box.
Me or you?
You.
Bye.
Does it matter if it's cross or not there? Though?
Not really.
No, it's just a safety concept that we were doing in the
Iffy.
beginning.
I always play that safe.
I always thought I had to cross that.
Nah, as long as you.
You know, it's
point
not a
in north
requirement.
First, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
really.
Radix clipped.
How?
Oh, I've got him.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're gonna just have to top us for this.
Yep, no problem.
I
Window
don't know.
shot.
I'm just gonna wait. Ah. This is really bad. I'll be fine, but
You need to heal yourself up for this
I
anyway.
can't. I have nothing.
Somebody.
I will die. I will die.
I'll slow
All right, I'll
res
get
him.
him. I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll get him.
Okay.
You've got time here. You've got time here.
Yeah, it's not the end of the
Make
world.
sure I have enough health. Make sure I've got
It's just
enough
gonna
health,
be
please.
a lot of weakness. This is gonna suck.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, a sweetness.
Yeah, this is gonna suck if we do a wormhole right.
But let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
Yep. Solid. Good stuff. Ken,
I'm just gonna end them.
Don't overlap me.
got
What?
Even within them. Good one, buddy.
Good luck healing this.
Nah,
Face.
I'm not gonna
Why
move.
even try?
Yeah, we're fucked, dude.
Why
Wait.
even try? Like, your only healer is the one with fucking.
Oh, nice!
Ring
I
of
can die
death.
again! Thank you!
Bye.
Wait, I took
like,
no damage!
practice the J-waves. Practice the J-waves. You might as well.
Okay. I guess.
Take
Yeah.
the practice.
Yes,
we might as well.
No fairy with nothing, yes. That's practice.
You have full
By the
MP
way-
though.
No,
I'm
we're
popping
dead.
I have like nothing
no
though.
stacks, I have no
Nice
stacks.
lads.
It's
it's fine.
impossible.
I'm
It's
dead.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Don't,
I
honestly,
see
don't
guys.
mind. Like,
That was
as I say,
amazing.
Today was a successful raid, honestly. Like, Wormhole was a lot cleaner generally. We got
I
perfect ones.
refuse to die.
And,
I legit don't understand why you died though, because I
I'm checking
used
right
an
now.
Indom.
I'm really
So-
curious.
I think your
whatever.
Indom didn't go off or something?
No,
Like,
no, it's
maybe
not possible.
Oh, I died because I just had less HP than everybody else. Like I took
Less
more
HP?
damage from my from my dash
I don't
than
wanna
everybody
know.
else apparently.
I'm gonna go eat something. Bye. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Like I said, tomorrow might be a little
I like
iffy.
how... Yeah, it's okay.
So I will keep you guys posted in what's
Iffy
happening
is
tomorrow.
in maybe a no-go, or iffy is in it will be late.
There's a very slight chance that it might be a no-go. But the more likely thing is that the raid would be shorter from a it ends sooner aspect, not from a starts later aspect.
Oh, okay. So standby from 690 is probably the best then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Works for me.
All right.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone. Go and
Yeah,
rest.
good job. Yeah,
Good
good
job.
stuff. So we went, I'd say 2.5 hours. I think. Good.